Something that I've talked about quite a lot and I get constantly asked about at Procubate is the difference between sales and marketing. A lot of people seem to think that sales and marketing are one and the same thing. A lot of people seem to think that marketing is all about social media and sales is all about hard selling and converting people. And what I'm going to say is they're all absolutely wrong. Okay, not absolutely wrong, but certainly enough wrong that after I give my little explanation, you're going to look at this and go, yeah, I see what you mean. So I start by introducing a little analogy. Okay, imagine that it's raining marbles. You know, the little marbles that you can get and as toys as children and so on, or you can stop your dog from choking on. These little marbles are opportunities. And imagine that it's raining them everywhere. You've got your business and you want to catch those marbles, don't you? And all you've got is a tea tray. It's a nice flat tea tray with no lips at the edge. It's just a board, like a chopping board if you like, but we're going to call it a tea tray. And you're there trying to catch these marbles. Where you move your tea tray to is where the opportunities are falling most, or where they're the better quality opportunities, or you stand still and hope for the best and hope that they just plop straight into your lap. And this marketing tea tray is your circle of influence, or your tea tray of influence, if you like, where you will try to catch those opportunities. Marketing is about catching the opportunities and trying to keep them on your tea tray. As far as sales is concerned, we'll move to that in a moment. But marketing and just catching the marbles on your tea tray, if you don't do anything else, they will tip off this way, tip off that way, tip off the other way. And all you're doing is trying to catch them on your tea tray for what? Your own ego and vanity? There's got to be a purpose to them being in that circle of influence, building up that little micro community, that tribe. You have to do something with them, or it's just a heavy tea tray that's really just going to weigh heavily on your ego. If you imagine you've got holes in the tea tray, call these sales funnels if you like, but these holes are there in order to actually convert somebody from being a prospect on your tea tray to them becoming a customer. The minute they become a customer, ching ching, that's that bell ringing that you're actually making money from what you're doing. And it's more than just ego, it's then about a business. Sales is all about making sure that people can access those holes. It's making sure that they can go down them smoothly and don't pop back out again. Marketing is about the tea tray. It's about designing it right to make it attractive, to make it sticky, to make it engaging. And then on that, you make sure you've got the appropriate marketing material to encourage people to leap down those holes and go, yes, I want one of those, because we make our products so compelling that they practically sell themselves. Those marbles want to leap down those holes. They're desperate because they're going, I love what you do. I can see what you do because I'm on your tea tray and I'm being influenced by everything that you've got. Marketing is about the influence to encourage people to, off their own accord, to leap down those holes in the tea tray. If they don't leap down the holes in the tea tray, what does that mean? That means either they're the wrong fit for that product, in which case you're wasting space with an opportunity that's not the right kind of opportunity, or you haven't made it clear why you want them to actually to leap down those holes, and more importantly, why they want to leap down those holes. So marketing is about the tea tray and the design of the tea tray and encouraging people to want to convert themselves down those sales holes. If you've got to push them down, what are they going to do? They're going to push back. And if you do get them down the hole, they're going to go, buyer's remorse, I was forced into it. Or if you attract them down the tea tray holes, by the prospect of some benefit that they don't actually get. Something that's a big shiny object, SOS, shiny object syndrome. You don't want them to go down those holes and then kind of complain and kind of go, I was missold. This is not what I signed up for. This is not what, yeah. People don't hang around. They will then go, I'm not getting what I thought I was going to get. But if they do get that, then they will be very happy marbles, very happy customers. And so what we make sure is the essential part of our responsibility is to collectively, all of us, to design that tea tray and to make sure everything we put onto that tea tray is convincing people that they are in the right place, that they've got the right mindset and values and everything else to encourage them to want to stay there and to want them to actually look at what is for sale and on offer and go, ooh, I want me some of that, and get them to leap down those tea tray holes. And so for me, the most important thing to do with sales and marketing is designing the right tea tray and making sure the holes are the right size to get those marbles to easily convert. And so, if you can see your old definitions of marketing and sales, does that fit with the tea tray model? Or has what I said hopefully made it simpler, easier, and more accessible for each and every single one of us to contribute towards making sure that everything that we do in that world of marketing, in making our tea tray attractive, is actually driving people in the right direction to want to leap down those holes. I really hope that this analogy has made sense, and I will leave it at that, and I'm open to questions, thoughts, or anything else people want to say. Thank you.